The Archdeacon Claude Frollo and Quasimodo, the bell ringer, lived among the people like two beings from another world. When they went out together, which happened often, the servant following the master, the two of them passing through the cool, narrow, and dark streets of the Notre-Dame quarter, the populace hastened to jeer at them. Foul words, ironic little ditties, and taunts were hurled at them. Only sometimes, and very rarely, did Claude lift his head and, with a stern brow, walk on like a statue answering the scoffers. They stood there like Regnier's poets. All sorts of people follow poets, just as warblers cry after owls. At times a sly, nimble-fingered brat took pleasure in thrusting a pin into Quasimodo's hump, playing with the deformity as one plays with a curious object. At other times a lively, insolent young girl would brush the archdeacon's black robe, humming under his nose the mocking song, "Nietzsche, Nietzsche, the devil is caught." Sometimes, on the steps of a porch, a group of old women, lined up and crouched in the shadow, grumbled as they passed and cast out this black greeting, "Hum, here is one whose soul is made as the other has the body." From time to time the ire of the school would also rise. A band of boys playing marbles would spring up en masse and in a burst of Latin hurl the old insult, "Ea, ea, Claudius cum Claudo." The expression, rustic and learned at once, struck the ear like spittle. And yet those outrages, those taunts, the scoffing children and old women often passed like leaves on the water. Quasimodo, deaf from birth, did not reach those sounds. The barbs that might have moved him fell without echo in his stifled heart. Claude, plunged in his reveries and his books, was absorbed. For the most part he neither saw nor heard. The insulting city might speak. He remained far away, in another world where the pensive soul pursued its somber spectacles. The spectacle returned each day, a charmless ritual. The crowd laughed at a disgrace. The cathedral, immense and mute, looked on. Its stones seemed to understand something other than human vileness. Quasimodo, whose face was a closed book, bore the blows like a trusting animal. Claude, whose mind hollowed out like a cave, had within him storms harsher than the taunts. Thus they lived, objects of a public contempt that did not know that pity could be the true, noble outrage.